turn this down just a little tiny bit. There we go. You should be able to hear me now. Alright. How's it going, everybody? I am going to play my big favorite Katamari. Whoa. Where's my... There we go. Alright. Oh shit. Whoa, I can't see anything. There we go. Oh boy. Alright, there we go. Now I can see. Alright, I can't see mouse, but that's totally fine. Let me go ahead and... let everybody know that I'm streaming real quick. There we go. Alright. Cool. Time to play my favorite Katamari game. Well, probably my second favorite Katamari, but still, I consider this one. Where's the mouse? What do you mean? Where's the mouse? Hello? You can see the mouse, right? Okay, cool. Oh yeah, no. Yeah. I couldn't see it from it was being covered by my my game window. Oh god, I haven't booted this game up since 2023? What do you mean I haven't booted up Beautiful Katamari since 2023? Hey, I'm glad that you're catching the stream live. Sorry, I usually stream later, but I'm just like, you know what? I'm going to stream for a little bit right now. I have scheduled streams, and then I have streams where I'm just like, I'll just stream. Alright. Let's start off with my favorite level. Yeah, Munchie's Manor! Alright, so this level, I talked about this in the last Katamari stream that we played, where we played We Love Katamari, but this level is like my favorite level in any Katamari game. It's just, it just makes me feel so damn happy. Oh, yes. Hey, Kay. Yes, Saturday stream. We're going to have a couple Saturday streams. We're going to be streaming this right now. I was going to stream Roller Coaster Tycoon 2, but I'm deciding to save that for tomorrow.
Drink.
Drink. Oh, that's a good idea. Ah, yes. Never actually played a Katamari game before unless Namco High counts. Any place you recommend starting? Honestly, you can start with any Katamari game. I recommend maybe making Katamari Forever your second Katamari game. Beautiful Katamari was my first, and it hooked me on the series, like, right away. It's a pretty streamlined version of Katamari in a good way. They recently remade the first two Katamari games, Katamari Damacy and We Love Katamari. Those are both available on modern consoles. You can start with either of those. Beautiful Katamari is available on Xbox consoles, which is what I'm playing right now. I'm actually playing... This stream is also kind of a test to make sure that I can, like, do the Xbox, like... I'm streaming this directly from my Xbox to my computer. and it's working out pretty good. That's actually going to open up my ability to stream other games pretty handily right here. So I'm actually going to be able to like play games like Borderlands and stuff like that on here. So that's great. I can also stream Final Fantasy 9 because I have Final Fantasy 9 on. Actually, I have Final Fantasy 9 on Xbox. I have Final Fantasy 8 on Xbox. I have 13. I have 15. And I have 10 all on Xbox. So that'll actually make things a lot easier and give me much more games to stream in the future. So that's great. I'm hoping that I will be able to maybe get a decent capture card or something like that so I can maybe play some PS5 games. But I should be able to also stream directly from the PS5 like I used to with the PS4 with like just the console streaming thing. But we will have to see for sure. I want to play 15. So 15 was my second Final Fantasy game, and I truly adore it. It makes me so goddamn happy. I should absolutely stream it at some point. It would be my second time playing it. I might even see about at some point getting back into Final Fantasy 14. We'll see. I'm not entirely sure if I'm gonna be willing to. I mean, I'm definitely willing to. It's just a matter of would it be a good idea? Sorry, I had to itch my face. Would it be a good idea for me to play 14? Because last time I played 14, I played it like for a month straight, and yeah, trying to find that life fun balance. You know, I don't want to sacrifice things. Although I'm not working on Megaton Girl in any major capacity right now, so it wouldn't be too terribly bad. We're currently working on the backgrounds for the test scene, but that's going kind of slow because we're all either busy or life is kicking us in the fucking balls at any given moment. And some of us on the team don't even have those. So it's like, man, that's crazy, dude. But it's all a matter of figuring shit out. Out of curiosity, do you do multiplayer games like that? Do you have stream... Wait, if you do multiplayer games like that, do you have a stream snipe policy? I don't have one of those, because I mean, I don't usually play a lot of multiplayer games. But, I mean, who knows? Maybe at some point, like, I'll play some multiplayer games. I'll maybe, like, do, like, some Jackbox or something like that. And if people stream snipe, then that's between them and their god. I should play Banjo-Kazooie or something like that. I think that'd be a lot of fun. Just wondering, since some people love it and some people hate it. It's never really been an issue for me. Yeah, it's not really something I've ever really thought about. I am going to be playing a multiplayer game here soon this week, but it will be between myself and another streamer. We're going to be playing Left 4 Dead 2, which is one of the few horror games I can stomach, and I use the word horror very loosely because it's barely horror. Banjo-Kazooie always looked fun. Banjo-Kazooie is an extremely fun game. It's a lot of game, but yeah, we'll see. I also kind of want to play Donkey Kong 64, but I'm probably going to wait on Donkey Kong 64 just because Vinny is currently streaming it, and I don't want to, like, I don't want to, you know, step on anybody's toes. Not that, you know, not that me streaming Donkey Kong 64 would take any views away from him, because I have a fraction of the audience that he does. But still, I don't want to step on any toes. I don't want to feel like, oh, I'm copying Vinny. Did you get to design your cousin in this game? Because that's you do not get to design your cousin in this game, but you get a bunch of cousins. You get a whole lot of them. I'd love to be able to design Katamari cousins. I've drawn a couple of the Katamari cousins before. I've drawn Beyond. I've drawn Prince. I've drawn Ichigo. I'm trying to think. Have I drawn any others? I don't think so. Alright, I have probably done better than that before, but that's fine. It's kind of a warm-up level for me. That's my favorite level in all of Katamari, by the way. I love that level. It's so freaking cute. I love just rolling around and rolling up food. And it's cute. It's really cute. 78 points. Yeah, it was just a bit of a warm-up. Cetus is a very cute game. I love it. Excuse me, goodness gracious. But yeah, I should definitely play Banjo-Kazooie. This is a lot of fun to listen to while I binge read manga on this snowy day. Yes, definitely. I've never had like a snowy day before. Ever. I've never woken up and just been like, it's a snowy day, I'm gonna do nothing. Because like the last time that like I was in the snow, which was technically the first time I was in the snow. Well, the first time that I was like, it was snowing, was actually like just last year in Prince Edward Island, and I couldn't enjoy the snow for too terribly long. In fact, I actually I went outside and walked around the town, and then I had to prepare for a convention. That was a lot of fun. Yeah, it snowed again last night. We had to shovel in the water. Oh goodness. Yeah, if you got nothing else to do, come on in, chill, enjoy your manga while I roll up sushi. I get some art practice in. Ooh, I might draw a little bit later. We'll see. I have to work on some more stream assets. I'm planning on revamping my going live little notification that I post online. I'm thinking of maybe like having it line up with my stream schedule that I make. Alright. I like drawing. Drawing makes me really, really happy. When it comes out right. Sometimes it doesn't. Work got canceled for me today, so I've been looking for something to do. Oh, yeah? That is always difficult when you're just like, well, now I've got nothing to do. Napping is good. Already all done. Off you go to Princeton. Yes. Yeah, I like to read. I usually like sometimes like if I'm like really bored, I will read or reread one of my comics. I recently reread the Adventure Zone, the Suffering game. I'm really excited for the Suffering game. I mean not the Suffering game, the Stolen Century, and Story and Song, which comes out I think in June. I'm pretty stoked about that. Start of the Odyssey, and it's so much more interesting than I remember it being. Oh, yeah. Naps are good. You can chill and nap while you listen to my stream. Ooh. Stolen Centuries are... Stolen Century comes out in June, I think. I believe it comes out in June. But, yeah, Suffering Game is out. Came out last year. It's amazing that, like, they've released, like, it's been, like, almost 7 years since, Here There Be Gerblins. Made pancakes from scratch this morning and showed... Ooh. Be careful shoveling snow, because it, can be dangerous. It can be bad for your heart. So please be careful. Oh, I was so excited when they announced the graphic novels. I was like, oh my god, I can get my friends into the Adventure Zone finally, because a lot of them are averse to podcasts for whatever reason between them and their god. It made it like, okay, cool, I can now gush with people about something that is very important to me. And honestly, like, the graphic novels are a big reason why, a big reason about why I want to turn Megaton Girl into a visual format. Because I know a lot of people who have not listened to Megaton Girl because it's just audio, and for a lot of people that is, for whatever reason, a turnoff. And so it makes it really difficult to get people interested in the thing that I made. And so I'm just like, hey, I made this thing, it's got a great cast, and it's paced like a Saturday morning cartoon. And I'm like, oh, cool, where can I watch it? And I'm like, oh, well, you listen to it. And I'm just like, oh, hard pass. And I'm like, oh, well, eat my butt. I remember when I was listening to one of the Stolen Century episodes where a certain thing happens between fucking Merle and Davenport, and then a moment that happens between Taco and Luke. And I was mowing the lawn, and I had to stop because I was crying so fucking hard. I actually had to stop mowing the lawn and just take a minute to just breathe because I was crying so fucking hard. And I was like, holy crap, this started off as a bunch of boner jokes between like 3 brothers and their dad, and it turned into this. It's like, holy fuck. Is that made with Redacted's death and Amnesty, my brother? Oh, fuck. Yeah, I know exactly what you mean. Yeah, I know exactly who you're talking about. Yeah, you're going to be amazing. Just, I really, you're going to be amazing is one of the tattoos that I have considered getting. It's just like in like a fancy script. Just, you're going to be amazing. You're going to be amazing is something that I like say to friends sometimes, like if they're, you know, dealing with like a really rough time, I will hit them with, you're going to be amazing. And it works. It works. I genuinely think someone said that to me. We cure whatever's wrong with my brain. Yeah. Yeah, it's an effective phrase. It's very effective. I've been thinking, I'm sure because you haven't seen much. I think it's possible for a game to involve sign language. It can be anything, but I understand it might take years to agree. I don't know if that would involve a pretty accurate controller. You would need like a VR controller, but maybe like almost like a VR glove instead of a controller. Because I have seen games where sign language has been used in the game, but never like used as an actual mechanic in the game. I have seen it used more in just a story sense of the game. And I know that the Half-Life developers wanted sign language to be used in Half-Life 2 Episode 3. I'm not sure to what end. Maybe just like as a way of just like being inclusive, which is great. But I know that was something that they were looking into. But it would require, I think, a level of precision that most controllers, I don't know if they offer. Like a lot of controllers offer like some pretty crazy levels of precision. Especially like the DualSense and like some like VR controllers. But you would need, like I said, like a glove or something like that. I'm gonna stop talking before I start talking in circles like I do, where I repeat the same thing multiple times because I'm me and I don't know how to end a sentence. And I continuously talk like Mojo Jojo. Oh, you meant the story? Then yes, absolutely. I've seen it used in games before. I don't know which games, but I know that it is something that it was used. Some VR headsets have hand tracking. Yes, they do have hand tracking, but it's a matter of you've got to get a certain level of precision with that hand tracking that I don't know if we have yet. This, as usual, is making me just want to go to 99 Ranch Market and just get a bunch of Japanese snacks. I had a chicken salad sandwich for lunch and it was pretty good. And then I had some arroz con leche for dessert. And I gotta say, I had some last night and it was really good, but this morning it was really disappointing. Maybe it like needed like some more cinnamon or something like that, but like, I don't know, whoever made it just like, I don't know, it just wasn't, it didn't hit. About to say that yogurt drink looked delicious, still haven't found a place near me. Oh, yeah. I love yogurt drinks. There is a Sam's Club near me, and I recently got a membership because I normally wouldn't have, but the place where I live was like, they have a what's it called? A deal going on with Sam's Club where you can get like a year Sam's Club membership for $20. And I'm just like, well, that just sounds like a no-brainer to me. And so I did that. And one of the things that I found there is they had these strawberry yogurt covered almonds. And dude, they are so freaking good, like insanely good. I'm like getting close to being done with them. I've been kind of going through them over the last like couple weeks. They're so good. Yeah, they're extraordinarily just, oh, so damn yummy. Alright, let's do it. Oh, Mitarashi Dango! Oh yeah, Mitarashi Dango is my fucking jam. I fucking love Mitarashi Dango. It is so fucking yummy. Let me do something real quick. Oh shit, it just froze. Ah shit. Sorry about that, my mouse just froze. Let me move him down a little bit. There we go. There, now I can see. 62 points. Oh man, I can do better than that. Whatever. I should get some Mitarashi Dango and just have some of that on stream. I love Mitarashi Dango. It is incredible. I don't know if any places near me sell Mitarashi Dango. If I wanted some, I would need to get it from, oh gosh, probably a store in Roland Heights. Because I found one that was, it was pretty decent. Like, the best Mitarashi Dango that I have had came from Tokyo Central, but there aren't any Tokyo Centrals, like, in any decent distance from me. Like, the closest one is, like, almost, like, 45 minutes away, and I'm just like, oh, fuck, that sucks. It's so good. It's so good. It's like one of my favorite snacks. It's just, oh, it's yummy. Have you ever collected Pokemon cards? Yes, I have. I used to collect them pretty much all the time. I used to. I don't anymore, just because I don't really have a place for them, and there's other things I'd rather collect. I collect posters and art prints if I ever like have the money. But it's not really something that I can really afford to do much anymore, like unless I'm going to a convention and I'm getting paid to go. You're talking about foodstuffs, I zoned out. I had Panda Express for dinner last night. I wanted some of the honey sesame chicken, but they ran out before I got that. Oh, that fucking blows. Honey sesame chicken breast is quite good. I love that honey sesame chicken breast. I'm trying trying to think about like what my favorite thing on the Panda Express menu is. Probably the veggie spring rolls. Like, I love those. We're talking about like the entrees. My favorite thing is probably just the basic bitch orange chicken, because, I mean, I'm a basic bitch who loves orange chicken. But I also just like, oh my god, those egg rolls. You give me just a couple of those egg rolls, and I'm a happy, happy, happy little mouse. I also have a soft spot for their broccoli beef, because my grandmother and I used to get broccoli beef all the time from a non-chain Chinese restaurant. There was a Chinese restaurant that my grandmother and I used to go to that we just called it Cheap Chinese. We didn't know the name of it, but she's like, hey, you want cheap Chinese food? And I'm like, yeah, sure. So we go there, and it was good Chinese, but she just called it Cheap Chinese for some reason. But they were really good for a really long time. And I don't know if they like changed like chefs or changed recipes or whatever, but for some reason the quality of the food just seemed to just dip for some reason, and I'm not sure like what happened. It kind of made me sad, because it was so good for so long, and then it just wasn't. There's the thing how there was a buffet in my grandmother's town that had some of the best tiramisu. I've never ever had anything like it since. Oh my goodness, that's awesome. Let me think. What's some good food that I've had recently? That I like went somewhere to get something. Let me think. It's been a while since I've like gone out to eat anything. I've been mostly eating at home because it saves time and also helps me lose weight. But oh my goodness. Oh, there is a let me see what this ring-shaped stuff. Oh, this level. Okay, yeah. So there is a place near me in Ontario Mills that refers to itself as a Cajun restaurant. And I saw, not a Cajun restaurant, but like a Cajun, like little, one of those like little food court stands. And I was like, oh cool, it's Cajun. And I got in line, and it quickly dawns on me as I'm waiting in line, I'm looking at the menu, and it ain't Cajun. It's a lot of like Chinese food. And I'm like, why is it called Cajun? And it turns out that it is a Chinese place that is also like Chinese Cajun fusion. So like, instead of, just like orange chicken, they'll have stuff like blackened catfish with like Cajun and Chinese spices. And it's pretty okay. Like, it's not like the best quality stuff I've ever had, but it ain't bad. And it's relatively inexpensive for what it is. Have you ever had hot pot or Korean barbecue before? Yes, I have. It's not something I get really ever too often, because it's just tends to be pretty cost prohibitive, especially for somebody who doesn't really ever have a lot of money, especially right now, because the fucking strike and all that shit has been fucking devastating for me. But yeah, no, I have had it before when I was a little bit better off in terms of my finances. Hot pot's pretty good. Like shabu shabu, that kind of stuff is pretty damn good. Korean barbecue is obviously fucking awesome. It's so damn good. I think what I like about this Katamari over the first two games is that, if you notice, there's no loading screens between the transitions. Like when you go from like one like size to the next, there's no loading screen. Which is something that like confused me for the remasters of the first two games, because the remasters that are available on modern consoles, they still have like those loading screen areas. And this game, Beautiful Katamari and Katamari Forever, they don't have those. And so going back to like the remakes of Katamari 1 and 2 feels like a major downgrade. Like even like with like the updated graphics and like and stuff like that, there's mechanics in this game and Katamari Forever that just, I want these two games to be remade more than any other Katamari game. Beautiful Katamari and Katamari Forever, that I should say. Because Beautiful Katamari and Katamari Forever, they just feel better. They're much more better optimized. They don't have long ass loading screens in between different sizes of Katamari. And in Katamari Forever, you like have the ability to jump, which makes it easier to get over like big walls and stuff that you normally can't get over super easily, that you have to like spend a lot of time just rolling up the wall. And they didn't bring those mechanics into the remasters of Damacy and We Love Katamari, and I don't know why. I honestly have no idea why that is, because they're just such good mechanics. It makes me wonder, like, did they just kinda, what's the word, do like kind of like a bare bones remaster? Because like it just kind of felt like disappointing, which is why Beautiful Katamari and Katamari Forever are still like my favorite of the Katamari games. The remasters of 1 and 2, like, they're fine, but this is my jam. This is my fucking jam right here. Like, you get big, and you just keep moving. There's no break in flow. You just get one long flow of Katamari. And it rules. It's awesome. Oh damn, we've still got over a minute left. I would love to help out with game preservation of some kind. And like talking about like game history and stuff like that. Like, I want to talk about old games. I want to talk about games that like should be ported but never have been for whatever reason. Like fucking Katamari Forever is stuck on PS3. So if you don't have a PS3 and a physical copy of Katamari Forever, you can't really play it because the PS3 emulation is not super great, and they've never ported it. That sucks, man. Like, that is such a brilliant game. Alrighty, all done. Off we go to Princeton. Yep, to Princeton. Let's go. Oh man, gonna make you start on game preservation and everything. That little Big Planet one makes me want to cry. Oh god, yeah. Oh, like, that sucks. Like, when I found out that all that shit was just gone, and there's no way to, like, get any of it back. Like, yes, the maps were preserved, but, like, that's game history that's just gone now. Like, that fucking sucks. It truly, truly, truly sucks. Just realized to watch Dan TDM play this game on Disney Channel. Oh my goodness. I'm glad that my videos are relaxing. I sometimes worry that I'm just like... I feel like I like have to be funny sometimes. And I feel like if I like force myself to just talk, I won't be interesting, and like the words that I say won't be interesting. But if my streams are just places for people to just chill, then that's all that I give a shit about. Like if you can feel relaxed, like, that rules. And that's kind of the vibes that I kind of want to bring to my streams in general. Like if you haven't noticed, my whole like vibe with my streams is live from a hole in the wall of a hole in the wall diner. And I just want that nice, relaxing kind of vibe. Low energy streams like this are some of my favorite. If a streamer is constantly trying to force jokes all the time, it feels jarring. Yeah. If I play like a funny game and the joke just happens, great. Like, that's awesome. But like I think of myself as a funny guy. But honestly, like, I mostly just, I mostly just want to vibe. Tonight, we're going to be playing a funny game that I might go absolutely apeshit over. But we will have to see. Yeah, I like just chatting with y'all. If you have any questions, like, just ask. I'm a pretty open book with a lot of shit. So, yeah. I'm pretty good at using my discretion when it comes to a lot of questions. Enjoying the streams a lot. Good. That makes me happy that you all are enjoying the streams as much as you are. Good. Yeah, I just want people to be happy. I love this song. All that's missing is the coffee. Well, if you got some coffee, feel free to pour yourself a cup. They really were going all out on this being like the first Xbox 360 Katamari, because look at all the frickin' Xbox 360 consoles here. Like that's hilarious. Yeah, the Beautiful Katamari has, I think, my second favorite Katamari soundtrack. Katamari Forever has my all-time favorite Katamari soundtrack, but it's also pretty much just like a bunch of remixes of the greatest hits from all the other Katamari games. So it was just bound to be good. But of like all of the original Katamari soundtracks, I'm gonna go ahead and restart this because it wasn't a super good run. This was 360. I thought it would have been newer. Yeah, no. And honestly, it's a 360 game. It's available like on the Xbox store. It is like, if you go like online, like I'm playing a digital version of this from the Xbox store right now. It's not available like on Game Pass, but I'm streaming directly from my console. So, if you look up Beautiful Katamari, it is one of 3 Katamari games that are currently available in the Xbox store, because there's this, Katamari Damacy Rerolled, and Katamari... We love Katamari Rerolled. But out of all of them, This one is my favorite of those three. It's just so good. It's a lot of fun. There is a song on this soundtrack that I think is actually an Idolmaster song, which is weird as hell to think about, because it's just like a bunch of anime girls just singing, and it's very strange. It's a very strange song, but I kind of love it. Like, I don't know a whole lot about Idolmaster. I just know that it's like, you know, anime girls sing songs, you know, or whatever. I don't know that much about it. I just know that it's one of the songs in this game, and that was kind of my introduction to Idolmaster. And when I found out what Idolmaster was, I was like, oh, okay, cool. Oh, is that an Idolmaster song? I only know Snow Halation from Siva Gunner high quality rips, which is hilarious to think about. I think everybody knows Snow Halation because it's just such a fucking meme. Like saying, oh, I know Snow Halation is like saying I know Gangnam Style. It's like, well, of course we all know Gangnam Style because Gangnam Style was the meme of the hour for a very long time. I remember I was at it was KupoCon's Final Fantasy 15 anniversary. They did a cocktail party, and it was just this nice chill vibe where we were all just some of the voice actors from 7, a voice actor from 15, and a bunch of fans just hanging out, chilling, drinking drinks, and it was that chill vibe up until the runner, the guy who was running the event, said, all right, cool, now that we've all gotten to know each other, it's time to turn off the lights and get to partying. And it turned into a dance party. And only one person was dancing. You have a Megaton Girl playlist for dialysis. Oh, interesting. Only one person was dancing, and it was somebody who worked for KupoCon. And he was just one guy who was just dancing with a pair of glow sticks. And I'm just like, oh man, everybody else is just talking and ain't nobody fucking dancing. And I'm just like, man, this is kind of sad. That there's just nobody dancing, and it's just this one guy. I'm talking to John Bentley, and I'm just like, John, I'm so sorry. I need to do this. And because like they were playing Gangnam Style, and nobody was dancing to fucking Gangnam Style. And I'm like, what? Why is nobody dancing to Gangnam Style of all things? So I pardoned myself from John, and I fucking start Gangnam Style galloping up to the one guy who's dancing, and a bunch of people start cheering. He hands me the glow sticks. I start doing the Gangnam Style dance. Mind you, I don't dance because I'm a fat fuck. But I was dancing for like a full minute and a half, and people finally started dancing. And I gave the glow sticks back to the guy, sat down, and just said, I did your job for you. And he's just like, okay, cool, now we can both take a break. And we just chilled for the rest of the night while everybody else danced. It was funny. It was really funny. Oh, man. Oh, got an itchy chin. I love dancing so much, I used to learn all the Vocaloid MMD routines. Oh my goodness! Oh, that's cool. I took a hip-hop pop dancing class when I was in junior high, I believe. And I retained fucking none of it. I have... My moves truly betray how white I truly am. Because I just kind of dance like Commander Shepard. It reminds me of high school prom. No one was dancing except for the teachers. Oh, God. Oh, that's... Ugh. That's a situation. God, I remember all the high school dances that I went to. I don't know why I went to dances, because, like, ain't nobody gave a shit that I was there. I would just go there and I would just dance and I would have, like snacks and, all that stuff. The something of the mouse? Die Sendung mit der Maus? Is that the dance of the mouse? I know very little German. Sadly. Oh, I should get my Mozartkugel from the kitchen. Waltz, foxtrot, tango, jitterbug, swing. Oh, I wish I could swing dance. What I really want to do is I want to learn how to play saxophone, because every time that I hear a saxophone or like an electric guitar, like I wanted to learn how to play electric guitar, but it just wasn't for me. But like I would love to learn how to play saxophone, because like I just want to shred on saxophone. Which I know is a weird sentence, like, because that's not, like, something that you usually think of, like, shredding. But, like, I just want to fucking rip. Like, I don't know how many of you were here for when I was showing off music the other day, when I was, like, listening to, like, some like, of my favorite songs. I should also talk about some of the music that I like. I actually rearranged, my playlist just a little tiny bit, so there's some things that weren't on there before. But the song, the Tears of the Kingdom, the saxophone solo in that song fucking brings a tear to my eyes. That was amazing. That Saxon band, sometimes she put the mouthpiece into my flute. Surprisingly, it sounded... Yeah, because that's basically how you create a... that is how you create a soprano saxophone. Functionally. I actually used to... play... trombone and tuba. And I enjoyed the heck out of that. But neither of those are really instruments that you can really shred on, sadly. But saxophone is basically like the electric guitar of the wind instruments. Because it's just, oh, it's so good. It's such a fucking instrument. Larry the Cucumber would say otherwise, shredding the... Yeah, true. True. Oh my goodness. Oh, wow, VeggieTales. Can I go faster than this? I sure can't. Okay. Larry the Cucumber. Yeah. God, I remember when I was in that Montessori that I was talking about the other day. One of the things that we would do on chill days is we would just put on VeggieTales and learn about the Bible through fruits, which is a weird thing to think about. You ever think about how the two main characters of VeggieTales aren't vegetables? Like Bob and Larry. They're the main characters of VeggieTales. They're not vegetables. Cucumbers and tomatoes are fruit. In fact, cucumbers are berries. You think about that? You ever think about that? Yeah. Yeah, Bob the tomato. Yes, cucumbers are berries. Yes, cucumbers are melons. Yes, melons are a kind of berry. Yes. Yes. Did I just hit you with cursed knowledge? Yes. Cucumbers are related to watermelons. And watermelons are berries. Tomatoes, you care about cucumbers. Yeah. For anyone, I would want fruits exclusively. Fruits to teach me the scripture. I mean, I could teach you scripture and I'm one hell of a fruit. Ah! Fuck. Yes, pickles are a fruit. Yes. Yes. Yes, pickles are a fruit. Yeah. The two main characters of VeggieTales. And one of the villains is a squash. That's not a fruit. That's a vegetable. I mean, that's not a vegetable, it's a fruit. I had that backwards, because there's seeds in it. The bunny, oh, I love the bunny. I don't want my mom or my dad, just the bunny. He's the squash. I won't go to church, and I won't go to school. I just want bunnies, cause bunnies are cool. The bunny, oh, I love the bunny. I don't want my man or my dad. Fish aren't real. So, I guess. Well, in that case, birds aren't real either. They're just, they're government spy satellites. I don't want the tissue with my nose is running. I just want to play on a fork and a bunny on. The bunny, oh, the bunny. Alrighty, all done. Off we go to Princeton. Taxonomy is wild. It's also weird that things just constantly evolve to be crabs. Carcinization is fucking weird. There's no agreed upon definition for fish taxonomically, because once you get a good definition, you exclude a lot of... Yep! It's true! We have no clue what maned foxes are. They're just long guys. Yes, it's true! They're just long dudes that have really loud... Whoa! 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 They just bark. They roar bark. Yeah, carcinization is a fucking wild phenomenon. He said all you got out of life is mediocrity. Oh, fuck. There is a bit in A New Crab's Treasure, which is a fucking fun game. But there's a bit in A New Crab's Treasure where there's some, like, cigarette packets, and all the cigarette packets, like, say on them, something that, like, includes high risk of carcinization, and I'm like, I don't think that... I was like, oh, wait, crabs. Hey, how's it going? I should pivot from Fae VTuber to Crab VTuber. Oh my god. I don't want to hear that in the middle of the night. It was subject to carcinization. Yeah, you can't, like, these Katamari streams, we go the fuck off. They get wild. god. Also, Aspen, I'm having difficulty. I always have difficulty. I apologize with remembering your name. That's why I said it. Hey, welcome. Because I still have a hard time getting LJ out of my head. I'm like, oh wait, no, it's Aspen. Aspen. Good. The name change. It wasn't. I wouldn't say. I mean, yes, kind of sudden, but also like. I have to like say somebody's name like 3 times out of context to finally commit it to memory, like to their face. So I'm just like, oh, okay. I got it eventually. The main wolf would give me a heart attack. Yeah, main wolves, but they're fucking cool though. Like they are a wild animal. Well, so to speak. So good. Still partially accept LJ as a nickname. That's how I always. I feel that, but I still want to do my best to make sure that I commit Aspen to memory. Speaking of memory, the Ghost Trick stream last night was wild. Holy crap! Like. There was some shit that I forgot happened at that point in the game. That game is insanity. I love every minute of it. Won't go to church. I won't go to school. I just want bunnies, 'cause bunnies are cool. The bunny. Oh, I love the bunny. I don't want my mom or my dad, just the bunny. That song is hilarious. Hilarious? Cause Larry, he's a cucumber, I did it, Hopefully now my car isn't needing repairs over and over again. I can afford Twitch subs. Oh, God, yeah. That's a big issue that happened with me this last couple years is unexpected car payments just made it so that we were in a perpetual state of not having savings. Because we just constant car repairs over and over and over again. It just got bad. And so, like, we just straight up just don't have a savings anymore. It just sucks. Welcome back. I apologize for the ads, but thank you for sticking through them. If you feel the need that you get tired of ads and you just want to use ad blockers, you're allowed. It doesn't matter to me. I mean, it's 2024. Just hated cars. I still need to get the transmission fixed on mine. Oh God, yeah. The German vehicles. Spent almost $2,000. Oh my God, I had to drop like almost $2,000 all at once on our last car. It was bad. It was so bad. The last 2 cars that Riker and I had, I had, I only bring them up to let you know. Okay, yeah, sorry. The last 2 cars that we had, I had a Chevy Monte Carlo, and he had a Toyota Camry. And honestly, man, those cars, like, as reliable as they both were, after a while, they just became money pits. And that sucks. Because I had that Toyota, I had that Chevy Monte Carlo for a while, and the Camry, like, it got expensive because like they just stopped making parts for it, and so it was difficult to get hands on parts, you know. Ugh. Yeah, I would never get a Volkswagen. The next car that we currently have a Dodge Journey that we want to get rid of at some point. That we got as a kind of a moving in present from Riker's mom. Because she gave it to us. It was her old car. And so it's just a hand-me-down from 2014. So we have a car that functions. But my God, God, gas gets expensive as shit with it because she gave us a car where it like requires like the medium grade gas in a place where all of the gas around us only goes up to like high grade instead of like the medium grade. So we have to put in like the high grade into the car. And it's just like, ugh. But like the thing is, with the high grade that we have to put in, we do get a bit of a discount on it because we have a Costco and a Sam's Club membership. So ultimately, we are paying less on the gas than we would without that, but at the same time, it's just like it's just like, ugh, it's a hassle. But we're planning on getting rid of the Dodge Journey at some point, but we need to get to a point where we can sell it and get another car, because it's weird just having to say this, but the car is, we need more money before we can sell the car, which sounds fucking weird. But in order to get another car, we need to be financially stable enough to get another car. So we cannot sell the Journey until we have enough money, like, in savings to sell it. So it's just like, what? Yeah, it's so dumb. Like, the Dodge Journey, like, we could sell it and probably get, like, $9,000 or $10,000 for it. But no matter what, like, we would need to put some, like all that down on a car. No, it's not an option, sadly. Because, yeah, it's just not. I mean, we could try, but it's a 2014 Dodge Journey, so I don't think that it's going to be much of an option. I don't know. It's not really something that we've really considered too much. But, yeah, we want to see about doing that. But yeah, it's really not going to be much. But so for now, we're keeping the Dodge Journey. We're debating on whether or not we want to like keep it just have that be our car. But it's just a matter of, like, we've got to see where we are, like, here in a couple months to see, like, where we are financially after tax season. See, like, where we are there. See if it's viable for us to get a new car. Because if it's viable for us to get a new car, then we'll get a new car and just sell the Dodge. But it's not going to be much that we get for it, so... But our current top priority is literally just survival anymore, because it's just, we got forced out of the house that we were living in before because my grandmother's a transphobic cunt. As much as I will say like nice things about her, she was absolutely a transphobic bitch. We had to move out of the place that was supposed to be my forever home. And we had to move into a place that we can literally just barely afford. We are living month to month. We applied several other places, and this was the only place that would take us. And it was just like, yeah, alright, fine. We'll live here. And I don't hate it here. I actually really don't. But there's just little things about this place that drive me fucking insane. Like our garages, the maintenance people are constantly parking in front of our garage. And so it's just like, y'all, we need to park. And then, so like, at the end of a long day, coming home from a long day, it is just like really annoying, because it's just like, oh great, now we're not going to be able to park our garage. We have to wait for the maintenance people to move their vehicle, and they only ever seem to park in front of our garage. I never see them park in front of any other garage or any other place. So it's just like, why do you do this? And our garage is difficult enough to get into already because it's at the end of the garage lot. And it's a very thin garage, and there's all of these like columns that make it difficult to navigate our fucking big ass Dodge Journey into the garage. And so it's just really annoying parking our car. Some of the people around here are just kind of shitty. Some random lady just decided to just cuss me out one day. I'm like, what did I do? And she just said, shut up, bitch ass motherfucker. I'm like, whoa, what did I do? Hello. I was like, I don't know what's going on. Please help. But pretty sure my message didn't send because of the wording I used, but TLDR, better things on the horizon. Yeah. I still have no idea why she cussed me out. I still have no fucking idea. I was just like, what is happening? We were just in the elevator, and she was just glaring at me the entire time that we were in the elevator. And I'm just like... And then when she left the elevator, she cussed me out. I'm just like, what the fuck is going on? It was very strange. Very, very strange. Somebody works in retail, sometimes people just want to cuss people out. Yeah, you know what? I've worked at Build-A-Bear, so yeah. Yeah. Although I've actually had some pretty decent customers when I worked at Build-A-Bear. There was a family that was really, really funny that the dad was like super quiet until I showed the family like one of the smells that you could put into the bear. And all of a sudden he just lit up and just started talking about how he wanted some of that cotton candy kush. He was super fun. And he just like, you know, like just smacked me on the arm. He was like, dude, you gotta get some of that cotton candy kush. And I'm like, yeah, man. Could never, Build-A-Bear seems like one of those places where it'd be nightmare 90% of the time. I'd say it was a nightmare about 60-40% time. I've had clients who just call just to complain, like, ma'am, I understand you're holding the line over. Yeah. A lot of interesting people. My favorites. I need to do something real quick. Let's see if I can. There we go. That was bothering me. I get a shadow plush from Cotton Candy. Oh yeah. Oh, I remember we were working at Build-A-Bear, and well, I was working at Build-A-Bear, I should say, and they had introduced the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I was like, oh, awesome. And then Jane, the manager, was just like, okay, now you're with the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, there is a smell that you can put in them, like a pizza smell. And I was like, okay. And she's just like, it's gonna be a hard sell. And I go, what do you mean? And she goes, you might just want to experience for yourself. So I go, okay. And she opens up a pack of it, holds it up to my nose, and I'm just like, ha! Whoa! It was the most foul thing I have ever smelled in my life. It smelled like the floor of a Pizza Hut. It was just like somebody just punched you in the mouth with like 11 whole bulbs of garlic and basil, and not in a good way. It smelled like how pizza flavored Pringles taste times a billion. It was not a pleasant smell, and like everybody agreed. Like that wasn't just like oh, I just don't like how it smells. It's just a me thing. There was nobody. We could not sell the pizza flavor. Nobody ever wanted it. If anybody ever got it, it was as a prank for other people. Like they got it like as a goof or whatever, but like nobody ever got the pizza smell because they wanted the pizza smell. It was so I'm like smelling it in my brain right now and just it's bad. It's bad. The cotton candy one was my favorite because it actually smelled like how cotton candy tastes. It was pretty neat. The strawberry one was also good. So this is why old white men shouldn't be in charge of anything they can't smell. Yeah, true. Although I think that Build-A-Bear might be owned by a woman, I believe. But yeah. Old white men can't just smell. They think that everything is too spicy. They think that black pepper is too spicy for them. They think that maple syrup is too spicy for them. Have you seen their After Dark collection? They recently released a literal cougar, and not gonna lie, she's kind of hello. That's hilarious and awesome. That's funny. They released a literal cougar. That's brilliant. Reminds me of when my grandmother told me garlic was spicy. Garlic isn't spicy. Garlic is a spice. It is a spice, but that doesn't mean that it's spicy. Oh, my husband just texted me. Alright. Same energy my grandma was saying she didn't like kiwis because they were too spicy. Oh, because she's allergic to kiwis. Yeah, that'll do it. I think I talked about recently how I developed a very mild peanut allergy. It's very mild. It's not lethal, but it's like a slightly more difficult to breathe now. Interesting. I was talking about that with my stepmom, my little sisters, I should say, and my stepmom was there too. But I was just like, yeah, I think the weirdest thing that happened to me since 2020 was I developed a very slight peanut allergy. And my stepmom, who had literally just watched me take a brick of peanut brittle and eat it like it was nothing, just looked at me and she's just like, you just ate peanut brittle. And I'm like, well, it's not like it's deadly. And she goes, yeah, but you're still allergic. Yeah, but it's you just have a little bit more difficulty breathing. And she starts crying with laughter. I'm like, yeah, it's not like it's a deadly allergy. You with apples? Oh, you're allergic to apple skin? Or just apples in general. And lactose intolerance. Oh, God. Slightly? Oh, damn. I managed to escape the lactose intolerance. I'm not lacking toes and tolerant. If it's processed, I'm fine, but raw apples are like citrus to me. Interesting. Acidic. Oh. Well, apples are acidic, yeah. Oh god, my favorite, like, fruit right now is, pineapple. I love pineapple. It's so good. My other favorite fruit is, honeydew melon. Honeydew melon is just the fucking best. Apparently they aren't supposed to feel like pineapple. Apparently apples are mild. Yes. Yeah, apples are mild. Yeah, they're not supposed to feel like pineapple. They are not supposed to feel like pineapple. Pineapple is good, but man, it's pretty damn acidic. Thank you. Everyone in my family hates honeydew, and they're one of my... Yeah, I love honeydew. Oh my god, now you got me. Oh, I want some melona now. I want just like a big old melona popsicle. Or I guess creamsicle. They're so fucking good. If you've ever had melona popsicles, they make a honeydew flavor. That's like the honeydew flavor is apparently like the original. It's so good. Fruit salad. Yummy, yummy. Fruit salad. Yummy, yummy. Never heard of melona popsicles. Time to do some research. They're extremely good. I despise watermelon. It's the texture. I feel it. I feel it. Watermelon is probably my least favorite of the melons. I still enjoy watermelon. But yeah, watermelon is one of those things that it's either great or it's the mid as hell. Absolutely mid. It is so difficult to get like good watermelon. I get one of those watermelons that make them taste like other fruit. Oh, like a watermelon that tastes like a grape. There's a strawberry melon. Yes, it's true. Yeah. I think my my second favorite melon is the humble cucumber. So honeydew and then cucumber. And yes, I did in fact curse all of you with the knowledge earlier that cucumbers are not just a berry but a melon. Cucumbers and chicken salad. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Pineapple, kiwi, cherry, strawberries, pickles apparently, pomegranate. Ah, you're welcome. I aim to please. I like cranberries and chicken salad. Oh yeah. I like cranberry juice. Especially like mixed with other stuff. Like I like cranberry juice by itself, but like you get me like a cran pineapple. Oh. Yeah. Do cucumbers stick with you the rest of the day too? Every time I burp there. Oh yeah. In the best fucking way possible. I love cucumber water. I went to Anime Expo many years ago, and the hotel that we stayed at had cucumber infused water in the lobby. Oh yeah. It was so fucking good. Have any of you had the Der Wiener Schnitzel cucumber lemonade? Cucumber watermelon drink and mix it with a bit of love. Oh yeah. I bet that's good as hell. There you go, that's Brazil. I'm gonna hear cucumber infused water, something like that. All I think is the Grimes Tumblr post about putting mint in water to get infinite beverages. Oh man. Where is it? Australia. Growing up, luncheon for grads, there was a lemon ice cream, but the ice cream was inside of the lemon itself. Oh yeah, I've heard of that. It's like a lemon, like lemonade. What is it? Like pomme puree or something like that. Cucumber and mint. I'm not a big fan of cucumber and mint, that specific combo. But oh man, so fucking good. Love cucumber. There goes Hawaii, there goes Hawaii. It's the Queen. I thought the game was playing Indiana Jones theme for a second. Yeah, it gets in that general vicinity. Gotta bail, this has been great. You plus your community. I hope that you have a wonderful, wonderful day. Thank you so much for coming by. I appreciate you. And I'll be streaming later tonight as well. I'm going to be streaming Lego Racers tonight. I think I'm just going to stream just whenever I want to, because at this point I don't really have like a whole lot going on, with voiceover kind of being at a bit of a standstill for me right now, sadly. I used to have a lot of time in my office issues with Mars, yeah. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. It helps me a whole lot. And there's still just so much I can roll up. Holy crap. I can just stop rolling whenever I want to. But I don't want to. Now I do. Calling it quits? You're done for now, yes. Very important knowing when and how to quit. Maybe you can teach us, but now let's be off. Here we are, here we are. Is it the Katamari ready? Grand enough for Uranus. Got a stitch in your side? Tough Titicaca. What matters is, did you get what we asked for? Awfully small for such a titanic task. Oh dear, so puny, it just squeaks in, but... Envelope, please. Points to... Oh. 27. Because I didn't get a lot of memories. Alright, let's see here. Done Lover's Loom. Yes, me. Not gonna lie, I love to hear more cursed facts about the stream. Let's see here. When you blush, the lining of your stomach also blushes. That's the most cursed fact that I've got. Blessed and cursed, yes. Yes, yes, yes. When you blush, the lining of your stomach also blushes, yes. 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 It is true. That is a true fact. Yes. Everyone's losing their shit. Yes, that is a true fact. Yes. 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 Yes, you get it. Yes, yes. Yes, Aspen, you get it. Yeah. Yeah. It's cursed and yet also adorable, you know? You're welcome. Somebody would appreciate that. It's my favorite fact about the human body. That and the word duodenum is a thing. The fires have not impacted you. It looks horrific. Yes, the fires have not impacted me. I think the worst of it is that I have to wear a mask, but I'm far enough away from it that it's not really affecting us too much. Big fan of gruntled as a word. Gruntled is a good word. Gruntled is a good word. My least favorite word in the human language is supple. I hate that word. Supple grosses me out. Supple is a word that sounds like it would be used by a cis white hetero writer to describe a woman's breasts. And it makes me want to gag. I hate that word. It's terrible. Oh yeah, it's a bad. It also that word to me just sounds just like almost like insulting. Oh yeah, yeah, gross word. But yeah, no, I cannot vibe with. I'm not even gonna say the other word, the S word I just said. Ugh. Ugh. It just grosses me the fuck out. I like spool. Spool is a very fun word. Like a spool of twine. I also like viscosity. Tummy is my favorite cute word. It's a very cute word. Don't like most naughty words, they all feel bad. I mean, yeah, I feel it. I feel it. I feel it. You're streaming while I eat lunch. I'm so sorry. Oh, juice? Oh, it can be. That's one of those words where it really depends on the context. Viscosity is a fun word. Oh! Don't add an S to the end of that word, Aspen. No! Honey's a cute word, yeah. We had a yeah, adding an S to the end of the word juice is an instant way to make it immediately uncomfortably sexual. It's like, no. What straight white male writer wrote this sentence? Oh, fuck. What's another word that I really like? I love the phrase bread and circus. Because it really just describes exactly what it means. It's like bread and circus is like referring to like, how do I describe it? I'm gonna look it up just so I know. I will describe it in a way that will make all of you understand it. I heard it in Final Fantasy VII Remake, and I'm just like, I love that, because it basically describes exactly what governments and companies do instead of like solving any problems. Bread and circus. Bread and circus. Yes. Bread and circus is a phrase that refers to superficial appeasement or a way to divert attention from a source of grievance. I fucking love that. Because it's exactly like it describes exactly what it's doing. Like they're providing bread and circus. They're giving you a distraction, just like the basic barest minimum distraction. Thanks for adding Katamari. Thankfully, adding S to Katamari's would not change its cuteness. It's true. It would make the word not a real word, but because Katamari, the plural of Katamari is Katamari. But yeah, Katamari literally just means clump. And Katamari Damacy means clump spirit. So, this game in Japanese, this particular game is called Beautiful Katamari Spirits. But it's beautiful clump spirits. My favorite word is sweet face or Bubba. That's a good one. Bubba is cute. Let's play it again. Have any of you heard Bubba Graham? He's a TikTok rapper. I use TikTok rapper in that's reductive. He's a rapper, but he posts a lot of stuff on TikTok. Check him out on like Spotify or something like that. Bubba Graham, he's great. He's got a song called Thunder. It's so fucking good. You were telling me last year when you were hanging out. Oh yeah. Yeah, I love Thunder. Bobcat's also really good. Ain't nothing but a bobcat. Bobcat. That song's fucking awesome. Aw. Outlaw's good. Outlaw's really good. Cornbread and Cornrows is also really fucking good. I love Bubba Graham. First time I heard his music, I was just like, oh. I think the first song that I heard was Thunder, and I'm like, I vibe with this so fucking hard. You know what? I'm gonna go back to Princeton. Yeah, return to Princeton. Pick a different level. Oh, my neck. My back. Lady Luck Casino? Oh, yes! Yes! This song has, this level I think has my favorite song in the game, if I remember correctly. Yeah, let me stretch. Good idea. Oh, yes! 10,000 years can give you such a crick in the neck. Son of a bitch. Stole my line. Western Southern Gothic Gunslinger and the Curse of Strahd. Oh, fuck. If I ever do another, if I ever play in another D&D campaign, which I don't. All right, Cole, have a good night. Or a good time zone, I should say. If I ever like play another D&D game where I'm a player, which we'll see, just because I'm kind of burned out on playing D&D because I get too into it, and it ends up like stressing me the fuck out. But if I ever play D&D again, my next character, I'm gonna name them Jambalaya Anduli. I always name my D&D characters after food. I named my last couple of D&D characters. I had Frigatello Lombardi, who was a fairy. Frigatellos are what Americans call pepperoncinis. Pepperoncinis in Italy are not that. What Americans call pepperoncinis are actually frigatellos. Pepperoncinis in Italy are like these red peppers. They like hang in clumps. You'll like see like clumps of them like hanging from like Italian restaurants, like those big red chili looking peppers. And then my other D&D character that was like also really recent was Rubus Blackfang. Rubus is part of the scientific name for blackberry. She was a dragonborn ranger. And then I also played, he wasn't named after a food per se, but he was named after a plant. I played a dragonborn whose name was Snap, like Snapdragon.
And he talked like this, and he sounded like a little bit like Andre the Giant. And when I played him, I would say, my name is Snap. I am called this because it is what I do to people.
Snap was a lot of fun. I enjoyed playing Snap. I played Snap in a couple one-off games. My friend Blake ran one, and then Mark also ran one. Mark over on Aaaaa Protech Gaming. And also the Unexpectables. So you check out either Aaaaa Protech Gaming or the Unexpectables, or both. I'd say both. At an Anime Los Angeles panel that we did together, it was Mark was running the campaign. Well, not the campaign, but the one-off. And Ed Bosco was also playing. I don't remember what kind of character Ed Bosco played. Fuck, I don't remember. But like it was one of those things where as soon as Ed like heard what I was playing, Ed was just like, "Oh, this is gonna be awesome." I was just like, "Yay!"
But I introduced my character. I was like, my name is Snap. I am called this because it is what I do to people.
And I just look over and I just see Ed's face just light up, and Mark just go like, "Oh god." That was a fun panel. And then we also did the Megaton Girl, the first ever Megaton Girl panel. And we did that weekend. That was awesome. We played episode 1 for people, and we didn't have a big audience. There was only like 6 people in the audience, but the people who stayed seemed to really like it. That was a lot of fun. I want to do another Megaton Girl panel where we just play Megaton Girl for people. Like, oh god. Maybe if I get a more consistent stream audience, I'll show people on stream Megaton Girl, for those of you who haven't seen it yet. I haven't listened to Megaton Girl in a while. I should listen to it again. Be a good excuse to do that. Just listen to it on stream. Maybe just have like a stream day where I just play the whole thing. That'd be nice. God, I love this fucking song. Even the series is over, like, just keep doing small comic for it, you know. Yeah, so the thing is, the series hopefully isn't over. The season is over. Oh, sorry, I gotta stretch again. Oh. The season is over. I have more story that I want to tell. But as we go on, the more I'm just like, maybe we should just leave it here and then just animate it. Because it does have like a good ending that I don't know. Like, I have a story that I could tell afterward, but I don't know. I don't know if anybody would really be interested in the story that I have to tell afterward. Whatever. But for now, we're just focusing on seeing if maybe we can fund an animated comic of it. An animated comic. We've got a decent chunk done. You know what? I'm gonna do something real quick. I'm gonna show y'all something. go ahead and let me do something. Don't do it for anybody, though. Do it for you. Oh yeah, no, I'm doing it for me, but it's just a matter of like funding. Like I can't really fund it myself because like I don't have any funds. That's the reason why I have the groceries and rent fund right now. Is because shit's been rough. Like I don't know how we're gonna fucking fund it. The one day it only takes one person to find anything. Yeah, honestly, but fuck it. I'll show you what we got right now. I was gonna show this later, but I'll show it now. Megaton Grill Essentials, boards. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Oh god, where is it? Where the fuck is it? I don't know where it is. Oh fuck. Scene clips. Thumbnails. Where is it? Oh shit. Oh god, do I actually have it? Do I have it exported already? I hope so. Where is it? For animation. Oh, fuck. Scene clip, sound effect, teaser. Where is it? I don't know where it is. What the fuck? Where is it? Shit. I don't know where it is. It should be here. Scene clips. Remember. Oh, fuck. I don't know where it is. That's not good. Okay. Okay. Leap. Uh-oh. I can't find it. Oh, God. Okay, leap. Uh-oh. Oh, shit. I don't know where it is. Alright, well, I know where to find it. I'm going to open up Discord. I don't know why it's not here. That's very strange. Because it should be here. Very strange. Sorry for you just staring at a black screen while I figure this shit out. Oh. Oh, yeah. God knows I didn't think my username through. I might I might change my Twitch username to Mouse at some point, but I'm probably just gonna stick with Amtrax. All right, let me see here. I'll make sure it's not showing that. Okay, cool. Okay. All right. MG Art Group. Okay. It's got to be in here somewhere. It's got to be in here somewhere. It's got to be. It's got to be. Where are you? Where are you, you meme-loving fuck?
Oh yeah.
Sorry. God, when did I finish it? Son of a bitch. So that's... Nope. Oh, okay, it's not in there. Great. Okay. That's not good. General. Ah, here we go. All right, I'll download it with the rough backgrounds. There's, well, not the super duper rough backgrounds. The so rough that they're just literal sketches. Okay, I can close out of Discord now. Close out of Discord now. Boom, there we go. All right. All right, and then media source. Browse. Documents. Oh, fuck off. There it is. All right. There you go.
All right, Connie, you're gonna show me how well you fly.
So just fly.
Oh, why is it not playing the audio?
Fly. You said you could fly,
Can
so
you hear the audio?
fly.
Right. Yes. Fly. Fly.
You can fly, right?
I mean, yeah. I hovered on accident and flew around my apartment for a little bit.
So fly then.
I don't exactly know how to take off.
Well, give it a running start. Get a good sprint and jump off the roof.
Yeah, okay. I'll just jump off the what?
Jump off the roof.
Wouldn't that, like, kill me?
Well, option A is you fly. Option B, we test out how durable your body is.
Right. Yep. Okay.
That said, even with super strength, a fall like that is still gonna hurt.
Okay.
But you won't die.
Okay, good.
Probably.
What?
Oh, nothing. A leap of faith or something.
Okay. Leap of faith!
Hey, kid, open your eyes.
Huh? I did it! Oh, I'm doing it!
You gotta watch where you fly, dingus. You alive?
Fuck! You said you knew I was gonna live!
A good thing I was right, huh?
Fuck!
Anything broken?
No, but fuck! That hurt!
When you're done whining, get back in the gym. Still got a couple more tests to run.
Fuck!
I'll walk it off.
Fuck!
There we go. But yeah, no, we've still got the backgrounds to do. Yeah. We've got We've got a lot going on. Can you hear me now? Hello? 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 Yes, you can hear me now. Okay, cool. Yeah, sorry about that. It's a force of habit. Yeah, we've got all the character art done. We just need to do the backgrounds. We got a few people on backgrounds. We've got my friend Ghost, aka Icky Sticks, who's helping. We've got Sho Tuzi of Skull Hero Studios, and we've got my friend Dreamimoto, who's also helping us out with that. We had a fourth, but they had to step away because they're dealing with a lot with life at the moment. But we're all just kind of doing this on our own time, so it's gonna be a while because we're all just kind of doing this as we can. But eventually it'll be made, and then we'll see about maybe putting it on Kickstarter so we can properly fund it and get a whole team on it so we can get it out to y'all before I die. Something that I ultimately want to do with my life before I die is actually make an animated series, because I have always wanted to create an animated show. I really wanted to, but the issue is I don't have necessarily the skills or tools to create animated stuff. I don't have the patience for animation, so I'm much better off like in a development and writing and voice acting and direction part of it, and then have the actual talented people do the animation. That said, I did most of the animation that you saw in that video. I say animation very loosely because it was just kind of loosely animated. Yeah, that would be cool. But that's another reason why I'm streaming, is to hopefully maybe see about building an audience where I can eventually maybe fund it. But yeah, I did a lot of the character art for that. I think I did all but maybe a few shots. I did. My friend Sho handled the end shot with Kirby, as well as a few other shots. And then Ghost handled a couple shots, and then I handled all the rest of them. Yeah, I've always wanted to make an animated series. It's been like a life dream of mine. But working with the studio system, with like studios, I mean, it's so much to deal with. I don't want to have to constantly compromise my vision for a bunch of, executive shareholder bullshit, and because like I see so many shows that have so much fucking potential, and they're going amazing places, only to get shafted by CEOs not wanting queer people or fucking whatever in their shows. Like the Owl House. Like that show got absolutely fucking shafted because of homophobia. That is exactly why that show got fucking just axed, and we all know it. Scavenger's Reign is one I watched recently. Yeah. But just anytime that happens, it just solidifies to me that, like, God, I'm so glad that I didn't pitch Megaton Girl as a show, as an animated show to like studios, because we were going to for a while. We were going to do that, and we ended up not doing it because I'm like, fuck it, I want to make it on my own terms, and I don't want to have to compromise my vision for a bunch of homophobic fuckers. Yeah. I know a lot of people love Miss Inside Job. It was a show I sadly missed out on. Oh, I should mention that the plot of this particular Katamari is the king accidentally ripped a hole in the universe with a golf ball and created a black hole, and we have to roll up enough stuff to plug the black hole. And yeah, I'd love to do that with you, Toby. It never seemed like a show that was kind of up my alley. It seemed like one of those shows that was just like a bit too crass for me, but I also have never given it a shot, so who knows, I could be completely wrong. I gave up on Rick and Morty after like 6 episodes because it just was not my cup of tea. I can't watch shows like Rick and Morty or, what's it called? What's what I'm looking for? It's Always Sunny. I had difficulty with It's Always Sunny. I can only watch It's Always Sunny in like short bursts. Same thing with the Eric Andre show. I can only watch clips of that show. Yeah, a lot of people apparently wish that they knew about Megaton Girl sooner. Or I shouldn't say a lot of people. I should say the people who have listened to Megaton Girl usually were just like, oh, I wish I knew about this sooner. I'm like, yeah, I wish you did too. But yeah, created a black hole from golf, and we just have to plug it. Yeah, that's this particular Katamari. There's one Katamari. The first Katamari. I'm gonna take the headphones off my neck real quick. The first Katamari's story is the king of all cosmos on a drunken bender knocked all of the stars out of the sky, and we have to use objects on Earth to create new stars. Okay, so that is. I'm glad you enjoyed it. That is the plot of the first game. The plot of the second game is everybody who's a fan of Katamari, who is a fan of the original game Katamari, is begging the king to do more Katamari. And so the king is just like, oh, maybe I'll do that. And then the fans are just like, oh, but you're such a good king. And the king's like, well, maybe I'll do more Katamari then. That is the plot of Katamari. If We Love Katamari is literally just the fans wanted a sequel, and so here's all the fans demanding a sequel, and us begrudgingly making one. That is the plot of the second Katamari. The plot of Beautiful Katamari is what I just said earlier. King makes a hole in the universe with a golf ball. And the plot of Katamari Forever is the king gets knocked unconscious and loses his memory. And so in order to keep order in the universe, all of the Katamari cousins band together to create a robot version of the king, to try and maybe see about jogging the king's memory. But they try and jog the king's memory, not because of him. I misspoke. They create him to fill in the void of the King of All Cosmos while he's unconscious, while also at the same time trying to jog the King of All Cosmos' memory. And then the robot goes insane, and then you have to stop the robot, and it's weird. But yeah, every Katamari game has just a really dumb plot, and that is all of the charm of it, is it knows exactly how stupid of a concept it is, how absolutely buck wild of a premise it is, and just rolls with it. You see what I did there? That was completely on accident. It just rolls with it. Yeah, it's a good series. It's one of my favorite franchises. I wish that we got more Katamari games, but at the same time, I'm pleased with the games that we've got because they're like endlessly replayable. And as much as I love these games, like, I don't know what else they would do with it other than just, like, make it again, because it seems like every time that they make the games, they just make pretty much the same game with the same maps, just with, like, slightly updated mechanics, usually. Because they use, like, the same map for almost every Katamari game. At least it seems like they do. Like, it always feels like just a bunch of different, a bunch of objects that they use to make the maps look different, but as soon as you roll up all of the objects, it's like, oh, no, this is the exact same place that we were just at. I think Beautiful Katamari is, like, the most different of them in terms of the map, but it's really not all that different. Like, it still feels the same. Katamari Forever feels different, but that's mostly because they changed up the art style a bit, specifically like how the game is like shaded. It's got a bit more of a, instead of a bright 70s disco hue, the art, the color palette is a little bit more muted and pastel, which I really like. But I also really like this kind of just like this weird 70s vibe that it's got with here as well. But Katamari Forever is a compilation title. It takes like all of the best levels and a couple of the worst levels from all the other Katamari games and makes just like all killer, very little filler of like the best of the best and like the two worst levels, the two like most annoying levels. Big L for me, guys. I caught up on my manga and it's on a cliffhanger. No, that sucks. I'm so sorry. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, I'm so sorry. Uh-oh. Gotta wait for the next chapter. Well, at least you're caught up, so you can read it like as it comes out now. You can be part of the hype and not have to avoid spoilers. Spoilers. Toby farted. Toby farted. We're back when mangas had releases and they're both like, yeah. I haven't read a proper manga in so fucking long. What was the last manga that I actually like bought? What was the last manga that I bought? I don't fucking know. What was the last manga that I bought? I haven't read it in a long time. Oh. Wait. Was it the Splatoon manga? Maybe? No, it was, I think Majora's Mask is the last one that I read. That I bought, I should say. Yeah. I own very few manga. The first manga that I ever read, the first manga that I ever owned, was, well, the first like collection, like the manga, like, you know, like the book where it's like several chapters collected in one that I owned, was Naruto. And my mother got that for me for my birthday one year, not realizing that it was like pretty lewd in some spots. But a friend of, well, an ex-friend of mine was like, oh yeah, you should get this for us. And then she was like, okay, and so she got it for me. And I read it and was like, mother, what did you get me? There's Broobies in this. There's Broobies and Areola in this. But I read that when I was in junior high. But like the first one that I got that wasn't like a collection of them was probably either Gundam Wing or the Electric Tale of Pikachu. Which the Electric Tale of Pikachu is a comic that is loosely based on the Pokemon anime, specifically the anime, but it's so loosely based on it. Like, Ash doesn't get Pikachu from Professor Oak. He finds like a Pikachu just like chewing on wires in his walls and just trains it. The art is really well done, but it's it looks so different. It looks so fucking different. And it makes a lot of changes. Like the story goes faster. They cut out a lot of stuff, and they change a lot of stuff. The biggest change is that Ash doesn't lose the championships. He forfeits the championships. Not because Charizard is lazy. He loses the championships because his Charizard literally tries to kill Richie's Charizard. Charizard bites down on Richie's Charizard's neck and causes it to bleed. And so Ash forfeits because he doesn't want his Charizard to kill Richie's Charizard. And that's how he loses the Indigo League. True fucking story, by the way. It's crazy brutal, and it's like if the Pokemon anime was aimed at teenagers. It's very strange. It's a very strange setup. There's still time to plump it up now. You don't say. Why am I hungry? I just ate. What the fuck? Yeah, it's dark. It is very dark. It's like if Pokemon went the direction that Digimon started to go in. Like the Digimon games started to go in specifically. Because, man, Digimon Story Cyber Sleuth is a dark-ass game. Digimon Story Cyber Sleuth is one of, is probably the darkest monster collector that I've ever played. Because, the whole thing takes place in, a virtual reality space. And one of the missions that you do, one of the side missions, is you find out that, excuse me. There's a side mission where you find out that somebody is trapping people in the virtual world and making them think that they're in the real world. Basically, the whole thing is that they are going to, trap them in the virtual world, and then while they are unconscious, kidnap them and ship their bodies overseas to harvest their organs. And there are, I believe, 4 people that you have to save, and you can only save 3 of them. And it ends with somebody like being like, "Oh man, guys, this is so fun!" And then it says log out attempt invalid, and he goes, "Log out attempt invalid? What do you mean? What do you? That's And yeah, and he doesn't come back. It's like, oh boy, oh boy. So yeah, Cyber Sleuth is a dark, dark game. Appropriate time for that. Yep. Yeah, Digimon Story Cyber Sleuth is a very dark game. Yeah. Yeah. It's sad because you only save like 3 out of the 4 people. So it's just like, oh boy. Yeah, no, it's a brutal, brutal, brutal game. Oh, also I apologize, this level is 16 minutes long, so you're gonna hear this song for a while. God, remember when we played Katamari the other day and I got so freaking deep with it? Something ripped, it's Lucha. Luchara. Y'all, do you remember Mucha Lucha? I wholly recommend Cyber Sleuth. Cyber Sleuth is a good game. Yeah, if you want to play Cyber Sleuth, fucking do it, because it is a really good game, extremely good game. Cyber Sleuth, Digimon Story Cyber Sleuth is the best Pokemon game I've ever played. Mucha Lucha was great. Yes, play Cyber Sleuth before Hacker's Memory. I have never finished Hacker's Memory. I wasn't super into it, but I love Cyber Sleuth. Cyber Sleuth is fantastic. If you play either of them, play Cyber Sleuth. When I was in junior high, I didn't have a lot of access to... I think I've already told this story on stream, but I'll tell it again. Didn't have a lot of access to video game music, because I didn't know, you know, for one thing, a lot of video game music wasn't available on iTunes. It was difficult to come across good quality rips from games that don't have official soundtracks. And games that did have official soundtracks, a lot of the times they were like prohibitively expensive. So on iTunes, I just kind of had to make do with, you know, back when I was in junior high, I just kind of had to make do with what I could get, usually by getting stuff on iTunes. But one of the things that I made do with was I found a mariachi version of the Super Mario Brothers theme, because I love the Super Mario theme. Specifically the ba-dum bum bum ba-dum 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 da-da-da-da-da, like that part of it, like I love so fucking much. But I found a mariachi version of it by a group called Los Chicos de Barrio. And they are a really, really good group. I wish I could join y'all's convo, but I didn't know much about it, so yeah, hell yeah. And I found out later that Los Chicos de Barrio ended up actually writing the theme song for Mucha Lucha. I was like, oh shit, what? So yeah, There's a cover of Super Mario Brothers that is written by the same folks who did the Mucha Lucha theme. So if you love the Mucha Lucha theme and you think that you'd like a Super Mario Brothers cover of that, then fucking check that out, because it's sick. When I was in Spanish class, we ended up actually using that song as the credits theme for our video that we made. Because we had to like make like a video for Spanish class 1 year. I ended up making a video with my friend Brian Pennington. Why did I just name drop his whole fucking name? My friend Brian. And we, the whole thing was like presenting, like, oh, you need to present, our house in Spanish. Like, basically like an MTV Cribs kind of a thing. And like the whole thing was like, he kept trying to like be like, oh yeah, this is my house. Yeah, it's my house. Here's everything that you can see in my house. And I kept having to like, like shove him out of the way and be like, no, this is my house, because we were filming in my house. And at one point I like shoved him into like a closet and closed the door. And you just see like his face just like, oh no, he's closing me in the closet. And it was really funny. And then yeah, it was a fun video. And then we ended up using that song as the credits thing. One of these days, I should just like make a stream where we just chill. I'll play some music from the Smashing Live Smash Brothers album, and then I'll just draw, so y'all can enjoy my favorite album of all time. I listen to that album so fucking much. I hyperfixate on that fucking album so hard. That album has been my favorite album since 2002. Like, I listen to that album all the goddamn time. I've listened to that album more times than I have listened to probably anything in my life. My favorite song on that album is called the Smash Brothers Great Melody. Great Medley, I should say. Which is like 15 minutes of a bunch of classic Nintendo themes that they couldn't fit into like other songs on the album. Like they put like the F-Zero theme and the Ice Climbers theme and the Mario 3 theme, and Balloon Trip, Excite Bike, or I guess Mach Rider. Yeah, Mach Rider, not Excite Bike. And a bunch of other stuff. And it's a great album. Gotta go, but yeah, cool. Have a good day. Talk to you soon. God, this level is so long. Oh yeah, that's right. Once you get to a certain size, you can't rev it up. Trying to decide what to eat. You should have a sandwich. You should have a sandwich. You should have a maybe you should have a Italian sandwich. Italian sandwich. Dude, there is a sandwich shop across the street from me. Well, kind of across the street from me, called Capriotti's. And they've got a sandwich there called, what's it called? Crap, I don't remember what it's called. But what it is a Thanksgiving dinner sandwich. It is a sandwich that has oven roasted turkey with stuffing and cranberry sauce on it. Dude. It is so fucking good. Random thought, but I want to thank my brother for having a GameCube because I play Super Smash Bros. On. I remember getting to the point of... Oh, yeah! I love Melee. Like, to me, Melee and Brawl are what I want out of Smash Brothers. Because I want a Smash Bros. Game, like, yeah, like, you know, like, it's good for, like, competitive stuff, and I can, you know, play with all these characters that I love, and, you know, I can, like, have fun, you know, murking dudes as Sephiroth. Like, I love playing as Sephiroth. But, like, I know that people don't love Brawl, because, okay, tripping is a thing, and I really give a shit. But, like, I want a good single player. I want, like, a good, like, adventuring single player in Smash. Like, adventure mode in Melee and Subspace Emissary mode in Brawl. That shit rips, dude. That fucking rules. I want shit like that. Like, there is a fucking scene in Brawl that I legitimately cry at. And I don't know why. I heard the Guilty Gear story is also good, yeah. But, like, there's a part in Brawl where, oh, there goes my microphone. There's a part in Brawl where, Bowser and Ganondorf, like, fire a bunch of cannons at Meta Knight's ship, the Halberd, and they blast a hole straight through, like, the faceplate of it, out the back of it, and it explodes. And all of the other, like, iconic Nintendo ships, like the R-Wing and Samus's starship and the Dolphin from Pikmin, all of these, like, really iconic ships all just come flying out of the explosion. And then the Brawl thing kicks in, and I get misty-eyed watching that scene. Because that scene just, oh, it just moves me. Like, I want that scene with, like, so, like, now that, like, we've added so many more characters, I want that scene with the R-Wing and Samus's ship and the Dolphin. I also want, like, the High Wind, you know? Like, I want the Normandy. I want, like, a Banshee or a Pelican. Like, hell, I want the fucking Fortnite Battle Bus to come out of that fucking explosion. Like, that's what I want. I want a story mode for Smash or something like that that is a true love letter, not just to Nintendo, but to gaming in general. Like, that's what I want. I want something that, like, really feels like all these companies just coming together and just making something fun for people. Alright, have a good night. I'll be back about 6, so you want to hop back in later. Otherwise, I'll talk to you at some point soon. I'll drink. Yeah, why not? Oh, yeah. Didn't know Smash had story modes. Yeah, the Smash Smash Melee and, well, Smash Melee doesn't have like a story mode, it just has like an adventure mode where it's like a 2D side scroller. But Brawl has a story mode, yeah. Smash 4 doesn't have a story mode, which is the biggest letdown in a game filled with letdowns. Smash Ultimate kind of has a story mode, but instead of like a side-scrolling adventure mode, it's just like, oh, you choose this level and it's got a gimmick and you fight with that gimmick. And it's like, yeah, that's fine, but like the story is barely there. Like the story is set up like at the beginning and like that's about it. Like you don't get much else. Like it doesn't really feel like a story. I don't need like deep story in like my Smash Brothers games, but I want like something. It doesn't matter the story. I mostly just want the side-scrolling adventure. That's what I want. I want to go through levels as all these characters. Like that's what's fun to me about Smash. Like I used to play adventure mode in Melee like all the damn time. I loved it. I would just go through and just have fun. 'Cause I just loved all those characters. And then Brawl has some of like the best music in the series. Melee has like probably like per capita my favorite songs, because like there's no song in Melee that I dislike, which is really weird because you could play around in some of the plot for Smash Bros. You totally could. Because like Brawl, like the whole story of Brawl is it's literally like the bad guys of, you know, all these classic Nintendo games like banding together to turn all the good guys and the princesses into like these statues to give to their master, who they think is Master Hand. And then they end up getting betrayed by Master Hand, and it turns out that the actual true villain is this ethereal entity called Taboo. And Taboo is a really interesting villain in terms of like design and all that. It turns out Taboo is actually from a video game, I believe, called Taboo something the Occult. Oh, did I accidentally just roll up the... Oh, I accidentally rolled up the black hole. Oh, cool. A perfect finish. Oh wow, I still had like 3 minutes left. But yeah, Brawl actually had like a somewhat compelling story. Wow, 100 points! Damn. Perfect. Alright. I done did it. Oh, those were my fingers. Those were my fingies. Alright, let's go ahead and save. I played all the levels that I want to play. Save. There we go. God, I haven't played this. I hadn't picked up this game in like almost 2 fucking years. Jesus Christ. All right. It's good that I learned that I can pretty easily stream Xbox games. That's good. Because that was what this whole test was to like see if I could like stream games like Final Fantasy 9 and 8 and 10 and 15. Because I have all those games, but like now I can just like play whatever the fuck I want. Like hell yeah. I should also be able to stream PS5 games too. So maybe I'll be able to stream Rebirth and Remake from this computer, and it'll actually be like decent quality this time. Because as much as I enjoyed playing those games and streaming them before, like the quality was kind of ass. Because I had to stream directly from the console, not my computer. And so the audio quality is really bad and the video quality is kind of inconsistent. But this opens my my streaming possibilities up significantly. So that rules. I'm going to take a break for a little bit. I might play one more quick game or draw a little bit, but... doesn't really matter. I'm going to take a break for a while. I'm going to excuse me. I'm gonna definitely be back here at 6 p.m. my time, 6 p.m. Pacific time. To stream Lego Racers for a couple hours, so that'll be a lot of fun. Let's see here. Let's go ahead and let's throw you all over to the 8-bit drummer. Stream manager / raid the 8-bit drummer. Go ahead and give him some love. Enjoy some tunes. I'm going to rest my voice. I'm going to stretch. I'm going to get some water. And I'm probably going to watch some YouTube and maybe go on walks for a little bit. But go ahead and give Jared some love. And I'll see you back here at 6 p.m. for Lego Racers. And yeah, and then tomorrow I'm going to be streaming Roller Coaster Tycoon 2. I'm debating on whether I want to make a theme park based on characters that I voice, or if I just want to make like a mousy theme park, just like a theme park that I feel like mice would like. So I'll be doing that. And at some point this week, I'm going to be playing Left 4 Dead 2 with Icky Sticks. That'll be a fun little collab that we're doing. But I'll talk to you here in a few hours, and have a good time.